Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good morning. I wanted to jump on here and continue the conversation that we're having in the Intuitive Phoenix community and elsewhere, obviously, because I'm here. But it is one that we are actively having in the Intuitive Phoenix community. Our beliefs set the foundation, they set the tone, they, well, actually support, create who we are. And even as I hear myself saying that, I'm going like, wow, okay, our beliefs support and create who we are. What we believe is who we are. If we believe we are happy and healthy, what does that mean about our experiences? If we believe that we don't have any luck, I'm sure you have people in your life who are like, oh, I have the worst luck. This happens to me all the time. Or that happens. Or just when I think I've got things together, oh, something else happens. Our beliefs create our reality. And I see people starting to jump on. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. And if you've got questions, of course, if you've got comments, please share them. And whether you're live or watching it as a replay, I always do come back and respond, even if it is to the recording. So what do you think of the statement that what you believe creates your reality? What you believe creates your experience. It creates and supports who you are or who you want to be. It has been my belief and experience that our beliefs can either block what we're trying to create or they can boost what we want to create and experience in our lives. And it is super important that we get clear on what we believe. One of the things that I know I've identified for myself and in working with others is that our beliefs can really bring things into harmony or alignment for us, or they can create confusion, lack of clarity, they can raise doubt, and sometimes they can like literally block us. And it's not always intentional. Often I'll say it is not intentional. And why are beliefs so important? The way I would describe it is our beliefs overlay each other. So it's clear to get, it's important to get clear on what our beliefs are in the different areas of our life, because we may have a belief that we are going to be successful in business, going to be successful in our careers. And part of that success is we are going to be financially abundant. And then if you have a belief of money is the root of all evil, it used to be one of my beliefs. Can you see how those two don't support each other? And I realize I'm getting a little off track from what I thought I was going to discuss today. But can you see where those beliefs kind of butt heads and they don't actually support each other? So sometimes we can get focused on something and our attention can be caught with something and we're like, oh, we're going to fix this, we're going to address this, when that might not be where the obstacle or the block is regarding your belief. You may already have addressed it. And this is where, actually I can see where I'm going to come back around to this. This is where our intuition is super important. And I'm realizing as I'm writing this, I got to make a note to myself because I had a discovery in my meditation this morning that I don't want to forget. So this is why it is important that we trust our intuition. And that's one of my beliefs, that I trust my intuition. My intuition is, well, it's part of my superpower. My superpower being how I show up fully as me. And I couldn't do that without my intuition. And the way I describe intuition is we can access our brain, we can access our experiences, our conscious experiences through our brain. We have knowledge in our brain. And yet, when it comes to our full brain capacity, we only actively use somewhere around 5%. A lot of it is in the unconscious. Now, when it is my belief that when we access our intuition, and the way that I feel intuition is I'm not just connecting to who I am as a being, I am connecting to all that is, to everything and everyone that surrounds me, that supports me, and when I say everyone, I also mean everything. I'm sitting at a desk in my office. I have lights. I can see outside because I have a window right here. The trees, I've got plants, you can see them behind me. All of these things I'm connected to when I'm tapping into my intuition. So I compare it to, do you want to get one book out of a library? And that would be like accessing our logical mind. Or do I want to have access to all the libraries in the world and then the internet and beyond? That is a sense of what we can tap into when we tap into our intuition. We don't have to read all the books. We don't have to know all that knowledge consciously in our mind, but we access that when we are accessing our intuition. So one of my foundational beliefs is I trust my intuition. What I want to know from you is, do you trust your intuition? And if you do, I want to see thumbs up. I want to see you raising your hand in the comments. And I also want to know, how much do you trust your intuition? Do you trust it 100%? Every day? Do you actively use it when you're making decisions? Or is it something that, sometimes you get a gut feeling and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go with this? Do you trust it with the most important decisions in your life? I do. These are the things that I want to know. Do you trust your intuition? If you do, raise your hand. And then I want to know how much you trust your intuition. Where on the scale of 1 to 100% through the course of your day. And if you say 100%, to me, that's saying I use my intuition actively throughout the day and I trust it to support me in my decision making. And then I want to know, are you using it in all aspects of your life? Or are you just using it for small decisions? Are you just using it for big decisions? Do you use it for all decisions? Do you use it at work? Do you use it at home? Do you use it in your relationships? Share with me. I want to know. All right, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love, magic, and of course, all things fucking fantastic as we set out today with the belief, I trust my intuition. I love you all.